What's good, everyone? It's the one and only NY Phenom. If you guys enjoy NFL NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, give this video a like. If you're new, go and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. Now, let's go and get into this video. Listen, I've been waiting for this video. Yo, Russell Wilson's still MVP. Russell Wilson is still MVP, man. And listen, this is a tough week. Listen, if you want to say Lamar Jackson's the MVP, I'm not gonna blame you. However, both Russell Wilson, both Lamar Jackson had two incredible weeks. Lamar Jackson put a performance on those sorry ass Cincinnati Bengals, and Russell Wilson just handed Jimmy G and the San Francisco 49ers their first loss. So, overall, man, what a week for both of these two MVP candidates. I mean, it's no doubt that Russ and Lamar Jackson, they're the two top MVP candidates, man. No doubt. Russell Wilson, I mean, he's magical, man. He's the truth. And right now, he's the best quarterback in the NFL, if you ask me. Lamar Jackson, he's the ultimate cheat code. Okay, he's damn near impossible to guard. Going to this year, a lot of people really didn't think he could throw the ball. He couldn't throw the ball to immediate or short. He really wasn't pushing the ball down the field. But he's been showing all year that he can throw the ball. Did you not see the Cincinnati Bengals game? That ball barely touched the ground. Now, I know the Bengals defense is not nice. Okay, it's not nice at all. But, overall, he's still on 15 for 17. He can't control who he faces. So, overall, I love it. The scheme that they're playing in Baltimore, where they're doing the 3 tight end sets, and Marquise Brown is flying down the field and handing the ball out to Mark Ingram and all this extra stuff. I mean, Lamar Jackson is really bringing the college style to the pros, and it's working. It is. So, overall, shout out to Lamar Jackson. But, overall, if you ask me, Russell Wilson's the MVP. He is. Russell Wilson is, he's just that dude. He just is. That pass that he threw to Jacob Hollister is insane. That red zone pass where he was getting pressure and he lost the ball off, and it just hits Jacob Hollister right in the perfect spot where nobody can defend it. Come on now, that's magical. That's magical. You haven't seen a quarterback who can really just throw off the pressure. This guy, he doesn't feel pressure. This guy is the most calm guy in the pocket. You saw Jimmy G when Clowney and Woods and Quentin Jefferson were getting after him. You saw him getting flustered in the pocket. He was, not seeing reads. He was, hurrying. Just the simple stuff. Russell Wilson's legit. Okay, so that's that for the top two. I can speak about Russ versus Lamar Jackson all day, but overall, that's my thoughts on the top two. 3 through 5 is, you could switch it around. I have Watson at number 3 and Christian McCaffrey at number 4. 5, Aaron Rodgers. Listen, Aaron Rodgers, has he done anything really spectacular besides the Raiders game? Not really. However, the Packers are 8-2. They're going to be in the playoffs for the first time in 2 years. This offense is, I guess, starting to find the rhythm. That Panthers game, it was more about the running game. Aaron Jones has really been a stud, and Jamal Williams. So that's good. However, Aaron Rodgers, I'm not going to say he lost a step or anything. It just hasn't been anything spectacular. It's not 2011 Aaron Rodgers. It's not 2016 Aaron Rodgers. However, he's making right plays at the right time. He's making some beautiful passes because it's Aaron Rodgers. But, overall, the Packers are winning. So, overall, put Aaron Rodgers at that spot. 3 to 4, Watson, Christian McCaffrey. You can move that around. It's a quarterback league, so I'm gonna put the quarterback at number 3. However, man, Christian McCaffrey, man, he's legit. He is. Things that he does on the field is is just spectacular, man. And I can't wait to see him in a week, y'all. I'm finna see Christian McCaffrey in person in a week. Finna see him play. Can't wait to see it, man. I want to see what this guy's about. We know what he's about, but just to see it live in person, see how he moves around, catching out the backfield, running. I mean, I'm really impressed how he runs between the tackles. That Packers game, he was really running in between the tackles. I mean, this guy's tough as nails. This guy's for real. He's tough. He's legit. He's a real running back. And, there's a lot of stereotypes when it comes to running backs, but I love how Christian McCaffrey is breaking them, man. He's breaking them, and he's getting things done. I mean, this dude is legit one of the best running backs in the game. You can make a case that he's the best. My thing is, listen, I love watching some Christian McCaffrey. This guy's legit, but see, I don't want to do this to him. However, I think if we were deciding running backs, say for instance, if this is a fantasy draft, will we really pick Christian McCaffrey? Will we really pick him over Saquon Barkley, over Zeke or Elliott? I'm not sure. I just think those running backs are a little bit more physical and can do more on the field. However, that doesn't take anything from Christian McCaffrey. This dude is legit. He's gonna be leading the league in rushing most likely, and could be top. He's gonna lead running backs in receiving and rushing. I mean, do I gotta say anymore? So that's that. And Aaron Rodgers, like I said, is that Watson coming off a bye week really wasn't able to see anything. But I mean, Watson, he's magical, just like Russ and just like Lamar Jackson. He's magical too. Okay, this entire list, the top 5 in the MVP power rankings, is just magical. Russ, Lamar Jackson, Watson. I mean, we can look up players from the past week. Lamar Jackson, 47-yard run, that spin move on Nick Vigil, heading to the crib. I mean, there's nothing that gets more spectacular than that. Russell Wilson scrambling for a clutch third down to set up Myers for the game-winning kick in overtime. The beautiful pass they threw in the red zone, in the end zone to Jacob Hollister, lovely. And Deshaun Watson, man, when he faced Oakland and he really had his eye socket kicked out, and he was able to put it back in and throw a dot to Darren Fells in the end zone. I mean, there's nothing more spectacular than that, man. There isn't. So, overall, this is my MVP power rankings list. Russell Wilson is still number 1 if you ask me, okay? See, you can make a case for Lamar Jackson. You really could. But my thing at the end of the day is I'm more lean with Russell Wilson. But that's just me. Love to hear your thoughts. It's going to be a pretty controversial video because that's how the MVP rankings is, man. And I'm going to be real. This is one of the most even MVP races in a while, because last year was kind of even for a while until we got into the midway point when Breeze faced the Cowboys and he had a rough game and Patrick Mahomes threw like 5 touchdowns that same week. We knew who Mahomes was going to win the MVP that year. The year before, it was pretty much Carson Wentz, but then he got injured, so it got ruined, and Brady ended up winning it. So, overall, this has been one of the most exciting MVP rankings, MVP races, and it's going to come down to like the last weeks. It is. But I will say, Lamar Jackson beating Seattle in Seattle really gives Lamar Jackson a good case. But however, I mean, Russell Wilson is magical. He's the most efficient quarterback in probably NFL history. And that's that. But that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm the Phenomenal One, and I'm out. Deuces.